In Dorisburg, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And you just can't take your eyes off Kyle Lowry. Always fun to watch.
Lowry is a feisty, quick, strong point guard, Kevin, and he's a very aggressive defender, gets a lot of steals, and then offensively, I love the way he's developed his long-range shot. That's something he couldn't do well when he first entered the league, but now he's a big-time three-point shooter.
And he's also a pretty good defender who really presses up and gets into people. He creates steals and forces turnovers, and that, to me, is part of what makes him special, utilizing that quickness and strength to disrupt things defensively.
This game will wrap up the homestand here for the Raptors. And they're battling it out for playoff position, presently 8 games off the lead.
Looking at Toronto, they've had such a tremendous regular season. I mean, really exceeding even the most optimistic projections. A bit of a surprise, actually.
And with the playoffs right around the corner, they are really excited to see just how far they can go. They only get so many chances to win it all, and they have to be in that conversation.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from O'Quinn. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
That was a shocker, guys, because that had to be a tough one for them to swallow. They were supposed to win that game, but they never got going.
Yeah, and to lose it the way they did, too. I mean, that's where it really hurts, Steve. That's a hard one to take.
Toronto on defense. 4-point game. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And you guys remember that game. They got to the free throw line repeatedly with their aggressive play, and hitting all those easy points at the foul line was the difference.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. No good from Ross.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
And if your ball handlers and big men Clark can draw contact and sink those free throws, maybe you're all set.
That's always a game within the game, Kevin. Consistently getting to the free throw line and knocking them down.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Indiana.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
In Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lowry against Nelson. Here's Ross. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's now 6 points now for Terrence Ross. There's a screen. Nelson kicks to Aflalo. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Now here is Lowry, averaging 18 points a game. Here's DeRozan. A three-pointer, no good.
Really was a very strong season, guys, for Jameer Nelson as he bounced back in a big way. You know, he got his scoring up and was acting as a playmaker at a much higher level than what we were accustomed to seeing from him.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from Jameer Nelson. And it's Lowry penetrating. Top of the key. That drops. Lowry's got his first bucket of the night.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Clark, you just mentioned the uptick in assists for Jameer Nelson. He's the Magic's franchise record holder in assists, Steve, with over 3,000.
You know, I would have guessed that Scott Skiles had more than that.
Me too.
Skiles had so many back in the day, but it just shows you the consistency and the production that Nelson has given that team over almost a decade now.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for the Magic. Harris comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Raptors with the lead. Patterson a screen on Nelson. Lowry from outside. Nicholson grabs the board.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lowry dishes to Ross. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Nelson with the steal. All alone.
Wow, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Now here's DeRozan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 2 on the clock. Lowry from outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Hansbrough, and the layup's good off the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Nelson. Here's Nicholson. Hansbrough defender. Nicholson passes to Aflalo. Here's Nelson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And that one's good. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Lowry against Nelson. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his second basket.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
And here's a Aflalo for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Magic lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Center in downtown Toronto. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, Steve and Clark, what do you think?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Orlando leading.
You look at how Aaron Aflalo came into this league and how he plays now. I mean, he's gone from being just a defensive specialist to a starter that can put up some solid offensive numbers as well.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Mo Harkless and Tobias Harris, the forwards. Ejuan Moore is out there with Deron Lamb, and it's Nicholson in at the center, filling out the middle. And the basket by Harris. And for Aflalo, he's had the ball in his hands more and more.
And he's improved penetrating and creating his own shot. He used to be more of a spot-up shooter, but really expanded his offensive game. Even can mix in a little post-up game as well.
Lowry from outside, and that one's good. Lowry's got 7 points.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide-open look there.
Around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Moore kicks to Lamb. Kick out to Moore. Pass to Harkless. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. You look at Johnson, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And you look at that list, most of the guys there have that unique combination of power and finesse. A very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And that kind of combo blend is what can turn a good offensive big man into a great one, fellas.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
The Magic making a switch here. That one misses. Toronto trailing. Vasquez kicks to Selmans. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And here comes Harkless. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana. Down low, Dedmon. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Vasquez gets a screen from Valanciunas. Lowry from outside. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. And that's 10 points for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Moore. Last time out he had 13 points. Passes to Harkless. Back to Moore. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Lamb. The offensive rebound. O'Quinn. Good work defensively by Lowry. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Lowry gets double teamed. Vasquez kicks to Valanciunas. Got it. Good job in the low post. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
And it's Moore penetrating. Here's Harkless. Rebound by the Raptors.
And it's nice to see Raptors coach Dwayne Casey getting another chance at being a head coach. A lot of people felt he got a bum rap back in Minnesota in 2007. He had that team overachieving at 500 when he was let go. So I'm glad he's gotten a second chance and he's making the most of it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And Vasquez drops them both. And you go back to that Timberwolves team at 500. Casey was let go, and then, Steve, they went 12 and 30 after he was gone.
Yeah, they struggled with his departure, and a lot of the players actually were sad to see him go. So, you know, that's sometimes the case in the NBA. You know, coaches get blamed for everything, fairly or not. And in Casey's case, I respect the fact that he got back to work, did a great job in Dallas as an assistant, and is now the head man in Toronto trying to get this team turned around.
That's good.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
You talk about some of the breakout players of last season, and at the top of the list for me was Grievous Vasquez. Runner-up for most improved player, 6'6" point guard, improved his shooting significantly and played with a lot of confidence for New Orleans.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, over the break, I listened in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle. Their defensive performance on the backboards was what really had his attention. He's calling for more bodies in the paint to cut down on the putbacks they've been allowing. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And Vasquez, originally from Venezuela, Clark, and Steve, you mentioned his passing. Last season, third guys in the league in assists.
Yeah, and at 6'6", Kevin, a very good rebounder for a guard. He's not super quick, and that...
Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
The Magic trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. 43 seconds left in the first half. Ross kicks to DeRozan. Good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Lowry against Nelson. Some solid D here from Ross. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 15-5 run. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
And he gets it to go.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Here's Ross. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
how about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And that does it for the first half of play. Toronto ahead, up by 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, guys, I've got Jameer Nelson. And Jameer, what's going to be the focus of the second half?
Keeping the ball in our hands and making decisions that gives us good shots. I think when we do that, we shoot a high percentage, as you can see. The games that in the half that we are bad is when we turn the ball over a lot.
Jameer, thank you. Guys, looking to cut down those turnovers.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Fridays are made for basketball, and now, from the 2K Sports Studios, we're happy to bring you the halftime show. Toronto leading against Orlando. And from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. Some terrific basketball from Kyle Lowry. He's got 10 points, and he's stacking up the assists, too, keeping the defense off balance with his passing. And midway through, the Magic still alive. They've been very focused on the defensive end, generating steals, showing a high-level activity and aggression defensively. Their leading scorer, Jameer Nelson, he's got 8 points and also has contributed with his passing, making some assists. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Beautiful view of Toronto, Ontario, as we welcome you back to the game. An exceptional performance from Ross.
I think like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
The Magic trail by 10. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Lowry and Ross pairing up in the backcourt. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
You know, after the Rudy Gay trade sent Jose Calderon, Kyle Lowry said that now the Raptors were his team. And while that might be debatable, he's clearly got the talent to run a team at the point guard position.
Nelson outside. The pass to Harkless. Back to Nelson. Nelson, right side. Clock at 4. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Back to Kyle Lowry, a good passer, also an amazing rebounder for a 6-foot-tall guard.
He's physical, doesn't mind throwing his weight around. He's confident. You can see how aggressive he is offensively, always looking to draw contact and get to the free throw line.
Both free throws good for Nelson.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Lowry against Nelson. Left side Lowry. And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Nicholson's checked in. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. A shot by Lowry, no good. The Magic trail by 8. Now here's Harkless. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The 3 from Afflalo. DeRozan with the rebound. Toronto's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Harkless dishes to Nelson. Afflalo the pass to Nicholson. On the mark with the 15-footer. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Raptors leading by 6. Right side Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. And he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got 6.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
For three, Nelson. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Here's Ross. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
For the Magic, Harris comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Lamb in there for Aaron Aflalo. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He wants to see his guys playing much more physically, saying, "We're getting pushed around out there, and it's frankly embarrassing." Obviously, he wasn't holding back his opinion. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists. Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Raptors leading by 10. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Hayes in the post, guarded by Nicholson. The shot's good from Hayes.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Moore penetrating, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Oladipo, he's checked in for Maurice Harkness. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That's good from Moore. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Moore. The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Another shot, and the layup drops in from Chuck Hayes. Hayes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Nicholson, covered by Hayes. And it's Moore penetrating. Kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Nice D from Patterson.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Moore against Lowry. Kick out to Moore. No good. Great D that time from Ross. The 3. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
You gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that ball tickles the swan.
Oh, man, a clutch shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Raptors lead by 17. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between 2 teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
And Toronto has possession. 17-point lead, their biggest. So on the floor for Orlando. Nelson is flanked by Oladipo in the back. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Afflalo in at the 3, the small forward.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And Nelson gets it to go.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Johnson kicks to Vasquez. Salmons passes to Valanciunas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
A top-notch offensive rebounder. Clark, it seems like he's always around the ball.
Yeah, it sure does, Steve. One of those guys you've got to find when the shot goes up. Get your body on him or he'll embarrass you.
The Magic making a switch here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Magic trail by 18. Pass to Harkless. Back to Afflalo. Launches it. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. A few possessions into the 4th quarter. Just over a minute played. And DeRozan kicks to Salmons. Traps in the tray. And the Raptors lead by 21.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Jacques Vaughn said to the team. He wanted them running a more structured offense. He said, this isn't playground basketball. We need guys working together to create better opportunities. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the 4th. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Afflalo. Nails it from the high post.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Here is Vasquez. DeRozan dishes to Salmons. Vasquez passes to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Salmons. Feeds it to Vasquez. 5 to shoot. And again, Toronto with the triple.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Nelson with a screen on Johnson. Back to Afflalo. Tries from 10. Rejected by Salmons.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Here's Valanciunas. Again, Toronto.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Nelson kicks to Afflalo. Back to Nelson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And here is Harkless. Back to Afflalo for 3. And that one's good.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Raptors leading by 21. Vasquez kicks to DeRozan. It's Salmons on the wing. Here's Valanciunas. Good. Valanciunas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's O'Quinn. The basket good off the assist from Nelson.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Raptors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kyle Lowry. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
His first shot coming late. Johnson can't get it to go. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Dishes it to Afflalo. Goes up on the wing. No good. Great D that time from DeRozan. The Raptors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Vasquez kicks to Selmans. Here's DeRozan. No good on the three. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Now the feed to Selmans. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Moore. They get the rebound. Dedmon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Toronto now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team. And
Kyle, congratulations on this win. Tell us what the team's objective was tonight that most helped in getting this victory.
Everybody played. We all played together. You know, we stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Cohesiveness and aggressiveness, a pretty good combination. Thanks for the time, Kyle. Guys?
all right, Doris, thank you.